Hello dear students, welcome to the online classes for physical education. We are in the third unit, which is yoga and lifestyle, in which today we are going to explain about the topic obesity, in which we will get to know about how asanas are preventive measures for the obesity and how can we manage the obesity through the yoga asanas. First, we should know about the obesity. What is obesity? Obesity is a condition of body in which our BMI will be more than 30. Okay, that time that is considered as obesity. Okay, or we can say obesity is that condition of body in which the amount of fat increases into extreme level, or if we are more than 20% in our normal body weight, that condition is considered as obesity. And how we can get to know about the obesity? We have a formula that is called BMI, which we already discussed in the previous unit. And BMI is body mass index, in which we calculate the BMI through the weight and height, in which BMI is equal to weight into height, in which weight will be in the kilograms and height in meter square. After getting the BMI, we will compare our BMI with this chart, and if the BMI is more than 30, that is the condition of obesity, and obesity invites so many diseases. Then let's start. Which are these asanas through which we can reduce our obesity or maintain our proper body weight? The first asana through which we can reduce obesity or we can maintain obesity, that is Vajrasana. This is the only asana which we can perform after having meal. It is also a meditative asana. Procedure for this asana: kneel down on the ground with your knees, ankle and toes touching the ground. Toes should be stretched backward. Now place your palms of your both hands on your knees. Upper body should be straight, especially the backbone should be straight, not more stressed and not very loose. We should expand our chest, pull your stomach inward. In that condition, you should take a long and deep breath and you should release in the same manner. Vajrasana is also known as diamond pose. Benefits of Vajrasana: this asana strengthens our body and it also helps reducing fat because it stimulates the work of, or it enhances the work of the digestive process. It increases the digestion and it removes the mental disappointment. That's why this is also known as meditative asana. It regulates the monthly cycle. It also increases the concentration of mind. This is very helpful for the children because it helps in the study. Let's discuss about the contraindication. If you are having knees pain and any kind of knee injury, ankle injury, then you should avoid this. Person who are suffering from hernia, intestinal ulcer and the other diseases, they should avoid it. Next asana for preventing obesity is Padhastasana. Padhastasana, also known as hand to foot pose or hand under foot pose. Procedure of Padhastasana, that is stand erect and bend the body forward. Let the arms touch the floor, or you can put your arms under your feet also. This is the third posture of Surya Namaskar also. Exhale as you bend forward, bring the trunk closer to the leg. Try to touch the knee with the forehead, but you should do this after the warming up only. This asana required lot of flexibility. If you are a beginner, you are practicing for this asana, take it only as far as it is comfortable. Don't bend your body more than the capacity. Let's discuss about the benefits of Padhastasana. It reduces the stress, anxiety and fatigue also. Padhastasana improves balance, posture and improves the flexibility, enhance the flexibility, improves blood circulation, especially in the upper body part. It is also beneficial for those who suffer from the problems relevant to throat and nose. It is also beneficial for the digestive organs. Contraindications of the Padhastasana are those people who are suffering from several back pain, high blood pressure, because high blood pressure In this asana we are bending forward. It is dangerous for those who are having hypertension, heart problems, knee problems. They should avoid this. And what you should keep in your mind, if you are a beginner, you should not force your body to bend. You should bend accordingly to capability and flexibility. Next beneficial asana for obesity is Trikonasana. It is also known as triangle pose. Procedure of Trikonasana. You should keep your feet apart, open your hands sideways, and you should bend towards your right side. Palms should touch your feet, and your head should be upward, and you will come back to the normal position. Again you have to do the same thing with the another side. The benefits of Trikonasana: it helps in increasing the height, helps in the concentration of mind, tone up our muscles, strengthen the leg, knees, arms and nervous system also. And contraindications are: a person who are suffering from diarrhea, low or high blood pressure should not do this asana. People suffering from neck and bone injuries should not do this asana. If you are doing this asana in neck pain, then you should not turn your face upward. The next asana for reducing obesity or maintaining the healthy weight, that is Ardha Machendrasana. Procedure: the left heel is kept under the right thigh and right leg is closed over the left thigh. After that, hold your right toe with left hand, it means alternative hand, and turn head and back to the right side. If your left hand is touching your toe, then you should turn your body towards the right side in the opposite direction. In this position, move the trunk sideways, then perform the same asana in reverse position, it means to the another side. Let's see the benefits of the asana. It keeps gallbladder and prostate gland healthy. It increases or enhances the stretchability of back muscles. It is also beneficial for the abdominal area to reducing the fat from that part. It alleviates digestive process. It helps in treating constipation, menstrual disorders and diabetes also. The contraindication: it should be avoided during the pregnancy and menstruation due to the strong twist in abdomen. People who have done abdominal or brain surgeries, they should also avoid this. People with spinal problems also avoid this asana. If you are having some problem in your back, you should avoid this. Care should be taken for those with peptic ulcer or hernia. These are the asanas which can help to reduce your obesity, to maintain the healthy body weight, and these are very beneficial in this lockdown period. You should practice these asanas with your family. Thank you so much for today.